Hi everyone, I'm Trey. I am an actor and a stagehand, and today we're going to be talking about what a fly rail system is. Fly rail systems are so important to any production because they are what we use to fly in scenery, other curtains, lights, projectors, cycloramas, which we'll talk about later, projection screens, and of course, our grand drape. But I have to preface this by saying it is so important that you are properly trained before using a fly rail system. So if you're ever interested in becoming a deck crew and wanting to fly things, please reach out to whoever is in charge at that production to get you properly trained. So not all fly systems are the same. This one happens to have around 30 different lines, which is great because that means we can have 30 different items flown in on the stage. We have certain call outs that we do, such as line 31 flying in or line 2 flying out, and that just lets people on stage know when things are moving so that traffic is out of the way and everyone can stay safe. So now I'm going to give you an up close look at our fly rail system and some of the components of how it works. So here we have a lock and brake system. It's very simple. This little ring around here keeps the brake in place, and when you're ready to fly in something or fly out, you would unleash the ring and then let down the brake, and then you're able to fly in and out scenery. The important thing of how the mechanism works is the weights. The weights are counterbalancing whatever is being flown in so that it is a nice flow and it won't run away from you, literally. And that keeps things flowing nicely and safely. These are attached to a pipe all the way up where we store scenery when it's not on stage, and I'll be able to show you guys up there in a little bit. The labels are very important. It lets us know exactly what is flying, what to fly next. When flying, it's important to know how far in something should fly in or out, and we usually do that by spiking the rope. It's a bright color tape that you can see pretty much in any lighting, and it helps us to know exactly how far in we need to go or how far out the scenery needs to fly. So now we are up here with our grid. Our line sets are also up here with us. They beat us up here. As mentioned before, this is where our ropes lead us, all the way up. So these pipes that you see here are called battens, and this is what we hang our scenery from. They also hold our light rails and our curtains. Our grand drape hangs from a batten, and each one has its own designated line from the fly rail system. They're so important. This is how we store our things up here on the grid. It's also how we move and change where we want things to fly in from by simply just unchaining and moving to the next section. It's so important. It's very cool to be up here. It's just more of the magic from backstage. So that's our fly rail system. So to reiterate, please go and get trained, properly trained, so that you can stay safe and keep others safe around you, and go out there and have some fun.